Hot mic. We are on the air. This is the Superfan Max Power Hour in less than 60 minutes, presented by the blog that's a day late, dollar short. This is Superfan Max, aka Jose Max, reporting you live from a messy, the blog office. Did laundry yesterday. Today is Wednesday, April 26th, so that doesn't really matter to the story. But yeah, had the Tuesday, Wednesday off today, so did my laundry yesterday. Everybody was in the house yesterday, so I had no chance to record. It was not quiet. So, doing it on Wednesday when I am home alone. And where should we start off? Very disappointed in episode 9. You guys haven't gotten that episode. I just realized I uploaded it late. And I'm going to think this is going to come out Monday. Episode 9 is going to come out Friday. Don't know why I'm really saying anything today, because this is episode 10, I believe, and we're going to be way past that on the episode 9 disappointment, hopefully. Yeah, I was just very distracted, and that was 17 days of coverage, and that's what I could get out of a 42-minute episode of that garbage. I don't know. All I could come up that week was the whole episode was just me drinking Powerade, now with 50% more electrolytes than other sport drinks, which I love. So, Coke, let's do business, but makes for a lame episode when all I'm doing is sipping green Powerade. And on your behalf, I should be coming at you guys with more power and energy, because it's an hour of entertainment in less than an hour. So I gotta be going, go, be up there on a scale of 10. I should be coming out of the gate. And that's one thing I've realized I haven't really done so far yet with the podcast, so gotta try and do that some more. I don't know if it's the time thing. Where does time go? It seems like every time I'm going to record the episode on Tuesday, I wake up, do my morning routine, start cooking my chicken and stuff for the week. Laundry, I don't even do laundry right away. I cook my chicken, go to the gym, then start doing my laundry, then take my shower, blah, 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 blah. Then it always seems like I'm trying to record the show. I'm starting to hit record at 3 o'clock, and no matter what, heck, it's 2:59 right now. I'm like 3 minutes into the podcast, so I started this at 2:57. I don't know where the time goes. I get distracted or find other things to do, guys, start doing a bunch of dishes, or I don't know. I just get really upset, and that's why I think I'm always pushing, seem distracted when I'm trying to do the show. I don't know. Maybe that's the case. Maybe I'm just trying to rush it. Poorly planned. I know the Glory Days episode, the first 2-3 episodes when I was writing everything out, those episodes were amazing. Maybe I got to start doing that again, and get back into the mindset of, hey, if improv it or shooting from the hip ain't working, I got to go down, make a script, go play from play, word for word. I got to do something. I don't know. Once again, am I really committed to this podcast? I don't know. Try and get that 22 episodes, that one season out. Heck, am I even want to be in the media game anymore? I don't know. But if I am, I got to give it my all right here, right now, because that's what I'm doing right now. That's been the biggest case of my life, I got to say. No matter what, I feel like if I start getting distracted, start losing interest, I just don't give an F about it anymore. And, I got nothing that I'm fully passionate about, or what am I into whatsoever, or what am I interested in? That's the big question of my life for the past year and a half or something. I've been pissing away past year and a half. So I got to find that thing I'm passionate about, or whatever I'm doing, I got to give my all. I know I do it at work, maybe because it's the pay. Maybe I feel slight that I'm doing a lot of free work. Been trying to cut my teeth with not sports entertainment, kind of sports entertainment, the blog, writing blogs, this podcast, trying to make videos or thinking about making videos and not getting recognition. I don't know. That's on me too. I'm a little nervous because I don't know. I think we've went over that. You ever feel like you're not where you're supposed to be in life? Like if you came from a great line of hard workers, blue collar workers, and then you're doing this silly little podcast / media thing. I don't know. It just always feels weird. Like, I don't know. You're supposed to come and do what your dad does, but your dad did what he was supposed to do, so you don't have to do that. I don't know. It's just one of those weird instances in my life where I'm at that I'm just thinking too much. Why am I thinking? I got no brain. I just got to do. Don't think, just do. It's like the apologize thing, you know. Easier to ask for forgiveness than permission. And that's what I gotta start doing. I gotta start just doing, not giving an F like I used to. You ever get your confidence room too? This was way back in the day. Uh, I was kind of in like a youth group, whatever you want to say, and there's this one girl, and she just completely messed with my mind. I had no idea I was doing it, but she's like, I like how you could just have that don't care attitude and just go on with life. And, as soon as somebody says something like that, it completely messes with your mind. Like, I didn't know I wasn't caring. I was just being me. But if I wasn't caring, that is who I am. Then am I trying to correct who I was and what I am? And I don't know, maybe I lost that swagger at age of 16, 17, and I just never recovered from it. So I got to start just getting in that mindset of, you know what, it's for me. I don't care what you think. And I don't know, I just feel silly doing what I'm doing or whatever, trying to get this off the ground if I'm even going to do it full time. Or do I even really want to do this? I think I do, but I don't know. It seems silly at times. And like I said, I got to be all in on it. So just like the 2008 White Sox or whatever year they did that dumb promotion, all in. And I don't really want to talk White Sox because those guys want to make me kill myself, and I'm not even depressed. That's just how bad they are. And I should be talking about Aaron Rodgers. I will have a blog out on that because I do have to get back into my old school ways of being a blogger because that's how I started off and always will be, I think. So yeah, that's kind of what I got to start doing more. Get my head out of my own butt. So yeah, where should we start? Like, I don't know. Like last week's episode, you're going to hear it. It was 17 days of coverage. I was doing a lot in those days. Having fun, being a bachelor on the town, out and about, and I just completely whiffed that episode. It bothers me. Like, we're going to go back, April 4th, went to the Bulls game, and I got on the Jumbotron in the last, I was the last person on the Jumbotron before the game ended. Like 2 minutes left in the game. And, crowd was emptying out, the loyal fans staying in the stadium, obviously, and they want to give recognition to those people. So cameraman's going around, walking around the 500 section, or is it a 500 section or 300 section in the United Center? Whatever, 300 section because baseball's 500. 300 section. He's going around. I got my dumb Bunny the Bulls hat on, and mask, helmet, mask, whatever you want to call it. I got my big Bulls poncho. I'm sitting there, got my rally rag, waving that thing around. I'm trying to get a late game comeback. I think we're down by 10 in 2 minutes. I'm expecting the craziest thing to happen, and I'm trying to get the crowd hyped up. I'm trying to get myself hyped up. And so the cameraman's going around. He's finally in our section. I point at the guy because he's like looking around. Who should we put on there? I point directly at him. He gives me the head nod, and I'm sitting there, got my 30 seconds of glory, waving that rag, yelling at everybody, let's go Bulls, let's go Bull. Got a little chant going, and that I should be saying that in last week's episode. I got kind of a little video about it, or I got like a terrible picture because I went to the game by myself, so nobody could record the Jumbotron for me, and I didn't think about putting my camera down until after I got home, or because the picture's all blurred because I was like holding it. I gotta get the picture, see the video. I gotta record it. I haven't fully watched it. I'll probably upload it on my YouTube page. I'm just going to start posting random stuff on my YouTube page. But like I said, that's a great story. I did not bring that at all last week. I said I went to the Bulls game. They played the Hawks. They lost. That's all I said. Powerade sip. It was a terrible game experience. I don't think I even listened to the episode, so maybe I did, but I'm 90% sure I didn't say anything about that. So yeah, I should be saying stuff like that. Like I went to the Jonathan Tays last game. I'm sitting there driving home. I'm freaking starving, and it was a great game. I wish they made the comeback. I think I recorded every face-off he took that day, and it's like the Paul Konerko. I got my first phone I ever had. I was going to the Sox games and stuff, and it was Paul Konerko's last year, and I recorded every at-last bat he had in the second last game he had, or his last game at U.S. Cellular Field. and I broke that phone up. I hope I saved those somewhere in the cloud or something. It was one of those videos that I loved to have, and I hope I have them. Same thing with the Blackhawks parade. I hope I got that video. Uh, so speaking of Blackhawks, we're 2015, 13, 10. That's yesteryear. Kane's gone. I'm holding out. There's like a 99.999% chance he ain't ever coming back on. I'm holding on to that 0.00001% chance he does come back. I would love it. But yeah, the captain, he's kind of going into retirement. He's never coming back to the Hawks at the moment, as of right now. And I wanted to go to the game, got boned on the ticket, but I was like, you know what? I love Jonathan Toews. I wish I could have paid the $51 plus the service fees, so like a $60 ticket. Ended up paying $100 and probably $60 or something up there plus parking. So it was a little steep day, but I was like, I'm gonna go to this game. I got to go to this game. Fan Appreciation Day. I love the Hawks. I got to go. I love Jonathan Toews more than anything. He's the Captain Serious. Turns out he doesn't really like the Captain Serious name, but I don't know. I just love that persona. I always took that when I was trying to be a captain or trying to be a leader. That seriousness probably went a little too far. I don't have the skill to back it up being Captain Serious, but talking about Jonathan Toews, shelled out for the game. Got his last goal on my phone, but it was right in front of me. The goal, I was in like 307 or something. That's right there by the goal. And I don't like being one of those people that live through the phone or watch the game through the phone when you're there. So I'm recording the face-off, and my hand slightly moves over into this bald guy's head. He's blocking the goal. I seen the goal live on my phone. You miss it. So like that. Those are stories that, you'll always remember and love. Wish he made that game winner in overtime. That would have been great. That place would have erupted. Place would have probably burned down if he did so. But, wasn't in the cards, sadly. And Jonathan Toews, number 19, we love you. I'm drinking a smoothie right now. I got to stop advertising these smoothies or drinks, whatever. I'm taking a sip in remembrance of you. This banana, strawberry, yogurt, Greek yogurt, and Jolasco milk and ice sip is for you. My post-workout drink. Gotta get all the fruits and vegetables. No fruit in this one, but vegetables in this one. I got banana and strawberries. I gotta buy some vegetables. I like to sneak those vegetables and fruit in there because you're supposed to have like 4 to 5 servings of vegetables for fruit. But like I said, I was coming home from that Hawks game, and one day, the day that I wasn't eating fruits and vegetables, I came back from the Hawks game, and I don't know why, I was starving. I ate wings and pizza and a couple tacos before the game, guy food, bar food, even though I was at the house, before sport food, we'll say that. I had some sport food, went down to the game, didn't get anything at the game. I didn't feel like buying anything. Plus, I was going to get a waffle cone too. And of course, the United Center's like McDonald's. The ice cream machine wasn't working. And I waited in line too. That's another good story. So I'm at the game. I'm waiting in line. There's nobody in front of me. So I'm like, one person in front of me. I'm like, I'm going to go to that line because all the other lines just got one person. Choose a random, go in that line. The people are doing whatever. I don't know if they're paying, waiting for something. They're waiting for fries. I didn't know that time bumps, and they're waiting. I'm like, come on. 5 minutes of the game time, or we'll say 10 minutes. Go, man, 10 minutes of the game time. I want to go up to my seat with my waffle cone, swirl a waffle cone, and watch the introduction, watch them come out, blah 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 blah. And I'm sitting there, come on. These people are taking forever. Some lady started talking to me in line, and she's like, man, this line ain't moving, or blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't want to get out of the line because I know as soon as I get out of that line, this line's going to go up, and no offense to you, I don't want you to have my spot. And she's like, yeah, I get it, whatever. And, I'm sitting there. She's like, I'm going in the other line. I can't wait any longer. And I'm like, go, okay. She goes in that line. So like I said, I'm sitting there, waiting in line. I'm like, should I go over there? And like, as soon as every time I started taking a step, they were like backing up. So I'm like, oh, they might be gone. So I stayed in there. And that goes on for maybe like 8 minutes. Then as soon as I go up there, I would like the biggest waffle cone swirl ice cream cone you can give me for $6.75, whatever. Not a bad price. And they go, oh, our ice cream machine's broken. I'm like, son of a... I've been waiting here for 8 minutes, and I would have liked it if I knew that. And there was like 2 minutes left of the game, so I'm like, you know what? I'd rather go be in my seat for the introductions and the national anthem than try and get an ice cream cone. And I was supposed to be like 10 rows up, too, so I was like, you know what? I'm not moving at all at this game because it's a great seat. I'm sitting there, whatever. And, you know, it was a good game, just not in their favor. And like I said, didn't get a snack at the game, so it's like 11 o'clock. I'm coming home. I'm freaking starving. And I get out of the United Center. I'm like, man, I wish there was something to eat over here. I don't really want to get that church's chicken. I don't really want a whole piece of fried chicken right now. I'm trying to think what else is there to eat. What else is there to eat around here? I'm like, yeah, we'll see if there's something on the way to the Express. Going down Ashland, you know, don't really see anything that piques my mind or interest. Then as soon as I get to like Archer and Ashland, I see that big sign in the sky, that big blue, yellow, red sign, Burger King. I'm like, holy cow, am I that hungry that I'm about to go to Burger King right now? You know, I haven't had Burger King in maybe like, no joking, 5 to 10 years. In that time frame, I might have had it once or twice in like 2013, 14. So that's why I'm like 10 years or less, 5 years or less. Because we used to get the coupons for school every once in a while. But I don't think I had it in high school at all. So that's 4 years right there. Thought about having it one time in college, but they were sold out of everything. So that's another like 3 years. So like 7 years I haven't had Burger King at all. And I'm sitting there like, am I about to go to Burger King right now? I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do it. But I'm sitting there thinking, they got like some good mustard, I guess. I'm sitting there thinking of the mustard and those fries. I'm like, man, Burger King sounds so good with that sesame seed bun. But I'm like, you know, I'm just going to go home. Whatever. So I jump on the expressway. I'm sitting there driving. I get off. Excuse me, sorry. I get off the expressway. There's another Burger King there. I'm like, there's no line in the drive-thru. I'm like, am I about to stop at Burger King? I'm like, no, just go home. Just go home. It ain't worth it. Burger King just sucks. So I'm like, I can't do it. But I'm sitting there for like the past week and a half like, maybe I should get some Burger King. Burger King sounds so good. Not technically losing weight, but I'm trying to be a little healthier. And I know Burger King is one of the last things you should be eating when trying to be healthy, especially because I don't know the protein ratio for a horse. Yeah, because that was the last time I had Burger King, like right around when they said there was horse meat in the burgers in like the UK. I'm like, I'm never having Burger King again, and so far I've stuck with it. 5-10 years, whatever that time frame is. Yeah, so I think I've just been hungry lately. I've been trying to eat healthier, lose some weight. Finally, I've been balancing out or, you know, pushing the scale. Thing with me when it comes to losing weight is not the exercise, kind of it is. Not time wise, more of like trying to get back into what I was able to do back in the day. I think we've had this discussion before. I used to be able to lift like a monkey, kind of looked like an action figure. If I flex the right way, you could see some abs. But you know, that pandemic threw me off. 2020 wasn't able to work out there for a year and some change, and I was never in good shape before that. I was in decent shape right before the pandemic. Was about to start getting back in shape. Just one of those things I just never did. Took it serious. Didn't do any of those home workouts. Got some bands and stuff, but I just never used them. So I'm, that's the mindset I'm in. Like, I want to squat a plate, but two plates on each side or plate on each side, 180. It's just too heavy sometimes. I'm trying to get back in that mindset of, hey, I wanted to be able to do this. That was my go-to, my warm-up back in the day. Now I just can't do it. It's just, hurt my back doing it a couple months ago, and now I'm finally start feeling okay. My back doesn't hurt as much, my lower right side, and my shoulder isn't hurting as much, so that's good news for me after, a couple months of not recovery. I didn't do anything to recover from it, just not being in pain. which is very nice because I remember that back pain for a while. Like I'd be sitting on the toilet for 5 minutes. It's just I couldn't sit. Same thing with like sitting on the couch for 10 minutes. My back hurt. I just couldn't do anything. Couldn't squat. It's just I was in constant pain. I just tried to tough it out. But I was like so close going to the doctors. I just never did. It's finally it was just like that was like the peak of it hurting like in the center like Christmas time and stuff. It just hurt like a jag off. I don't know, mother effer, and just dealt with it. And I was finally gone away after probably like a year, maybe 9 months, 8 months, late August, September, maybe sooner, like June, July. I don't know. It just it was a pain. So yeah, I'm finally feeling good with that. So that's my mindset with the lifting and stuff. Just I want to be able to lift what I was able to. Just basically can't as much, or just can't. Plus, I don't really have a good routine when I go in there. I kind of just do like running or whatever. Then the eating, I'm not eating as good as I should be. Eating fast food, or was at one time was going up, was hurting that wallet. And my waistline, or more my gut line. I got a bigger gut than waist. My waist hasn't really changed. One of those weird proportionate people. So yeah, I'm trying to eat healthier and stuff, and I can't be eating Burger King to eat healthy. And I'm just, I'm starting to crave stuff left and right. Want a good, nice Italian sub lately. But there's no good Italian places or sandwich shops over here by my house. I was like, man, should I go to Subway? Nothing against Subway. I just, when you want a nice Italian deli sandwich, Subway's the last thing you think of, actually. So, or one of the least things you should think of. Potbelly's had a good Italian sandwich. I had that like a month or two ago, and I was thinking about going to Potbelly, but Subway was closer. So, yeah, I got started eating healthier. I made some chicken this morning. Cut up a green pepper and kind of sauteed it or something. Steamed them. Got a lot of the moisture out so I could just pick on those with the chicken throughout the week. Then I did make some pretty good skirt steak, I would say myself. Probably could have seasoned it a little better, but I didn't really. I was trying to do it quick because I had some an appointment to go to. We'll get to that in a little bit. Yeah, so my marinade for the skirt steak was, I'm Mexican, so we got jalapenos at the house. So we got the jalapeno vinegar or juice, whatever you want to call it. Poured that in a bowl. Then I took a lemon, squeezed a whole lemon. And I heard somebody say orange juice at one time. But I'm like, orange juice got a lot of sugar. I did it with orange juice once, so it was pretty good. But I still got a bag of cuties in the house. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to squeeze a cutie in here. And, let it sit for maybe 10, 15 minutes. While the green pepper was cooking and got that chicken seasoned and stuff. So that soak in the marinade. Then only season one side with a little salt. No salt, actually. Pepper, garlic, and onion. I don't like to use salt when I'm cooking. When I'm trying to be healthy with meat, protein. So no salt. That was the marinade. Then I poured too much marinade. I was like, hey, let me put a little more marinade in the pan or on top of it. Then, I poured too much because it was a bowl. A little heavy-handed. So if I was ever a bartender, you guys would like that. Yeah, I got a little heavy-handed with the marinade. Dumped too much in there and, didn't like steam the stuff, but the meat. But, you like that nice, hot, sizzling pan when you cook a skirt steak or a flank steak or something. And, kind of mess it up. But it did still come out good when you do have a bite of it. You get that nice citrusy flavor and a little bit of a tingle from that jalapeno juice. So it came out pretty good. I enjoyed it. I made like 3 pieces. I already ate like a piece and a half, like 4 pieces. And I think I already ate like a piece and a half, so I got like 3 pieces, 2.5 pieces to get me throughout the week or something. I'm not a mathematician, I'm a blogger. Yeah, and the chicken, I just pepper, garlic, onion, put it in the pan with the green pepper, and maybe kind of got a little different flavor with that. But yeah, so I've been trying to eat healthier, stop doing those cravings or whatever you want to call them, and yeah, I just gotta get back in shape. Hoping when the summer comes around, start walking after dinner and stuff and just be a little more active. Because I've been working those day shifts at the store, so don't really get a chance to work out as much as I would like to or was, and so a little bit of a lifestyle change. Because lots going on in life, and had a wedding this weekend for a family member. I don't want to be. I don't like talking about the family. That the family doesn't want to be on the podcast. I want to be on the podcast, not them. Huck, they probably don't even know I have the podcast. So anyways, had a wedding, very nice ceremony. They had this nice meat on a stick. I ate like a whole steak before actual dinner during the cocktail hour. It was like skirt steak with like a hollandaise sauce or something. So it was pretty good eating that, but the portions were pretty small during the actual dinner. And they had like this chicken. It was like a stuffed, like half a chicken breast with like a tomato or something stuffing, and it was very sweet. I had to throw some salt on there to just eat it. It was very like sweet. I was like, I gotta bitter this up or something. And it was a good wedding. Had fun dancing. Granted, the DJ sucked. DJ didn't play the cha-cha slide, Cupid shuffle, none of that stuff. And at like 2 points in that wedding, he cleared the floor. Like everybody like stopped dancing. And granted, it was kind of like a small wedding, maybe 250, if that's a small wedding. 300, if that. I don't even think so. So it was kind of a small wedding. And he cleared that dance floor like several times. That DJ stunk. We'll get back to the DJ in a second. And like I said, had to wear, it was a very nice wedding. Gotta go to the nines. Had my navy blue suit on. But the thing is, I got that suit when I was a senior in high school for my graduation. And I was probably like 222, 220. Still a little heavy, but, good heavy. And I'm like 239. Realistically, I'm a little over that, but it's embarrassing to say you weigh more than Homer Simpson. So we're just going to go with 239. So that's like a 20, almost a 20-pound difference, realistically, and a lot of that's in my gut where the button's supposed to be at. So, I was pushing that suit to the limit. So, gotta start looking good, so gotta start losing weight. So, hopefully the next time I wear a suit is for a Joyce event, not a funeral, unfortunately, or a court appearance. I'm wearing it at like a job interview or something. And I fit nice in the suit. The suit, like, that one button, it's doing a lot of effort, and I gotta be sucking it in my gut, and I just look bad when I got the button, and I like to have the button when you're standing up, unbutton when you sit. But yeah, it was a good wedding. The DJ stunk though. Made me I don't know why. A couple months ago, whatever. I thought about my DJ playlist I wanted at my wedding, and I could plan that DJ playlist to the nines or something. I could have that place bumping and going. So this is what you got to do at your next wedding if you're planning a wedding. If you're listening to this, it's pretty cool that a lady's listening to this, or a gay guy, whatever, is a viewer. I love viewers. Besides me, if you're planning the wedding, you gotta do this for this playlist. You open up with all love songs. It's a love fest. Every love song under the sun. Taylor Swift, the Beatles, the Blues Brothers. Everybody needs somebody. Just nice, simple love songs in the background by everybody and anybody. Play in the background before you guys make your entrance. You play that's for your dinner music, your coming in music. Then you play, whatever song you want to come into. We are family, blah, 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 blah. You do your introductions. I guess you would come in before dinner. So, you know what? You're going to go back to that love music afterwards, after you make the entrance. So everybody's finally come in, sitting and talking. You want just simple love music in the background. I'm Mexican, so maybe I have mariachis at my wedding. I don't know. We'll see. Depends on who you marry to. If you marry another Mexican, yeah, you'll probably have mariachis. But marry a Polish person, maybe they want a polka band. Granted, they both sound the same. They got accordions and both go bump, bump, bump. But anyways, You have the live music, or you keep playing the love songs. And once everybody's got their cake, sitting down, relaxing, you gotta go out there, do your. Ideally, it'd be, I don't know. You gotta do the mother son, father daughter dance. You guys, one person gets the spotlight, the other person waits. I feel like you gotta do the mother son first. Uh, then I would stand off or be like near the dance floor. So, my beautiful bride, she could have her moment with her father or whoever. And they do their little dance. Then once they're starting to finish their dance, I get up there on the floor, ask for the hand. That's when, we play our special song. We have our first dance. Then I think, I gotta get that out of the car. That's another thing. That's when I think, we do our first dance. Probably like a 2-3 minute thing. Then that's when we're gonna parlay in the free bird. So, you still got that slow song, and that's when the DJ's gonna invite everybody up. The our parents, the father, mother on both sides, our siblings, their significant others, or their dates, the bridesmaid, the groomsmen, Then everybody comes on the floor, do that little slow dance, That's the tricky part, because that's only like a 4-minute slow song, and, maybe you introduce people onto the floor right away. Then, you get everybody going. Then when they comes on, everybody to the dance floor. I get as many people as you can. And after that ends, you go right into the cha-cha slide. That's it. Everybody on the floor. You want at least one song where everybody's on the floor. Heck, the instructions are in the song, so it's easy to dance to. Then you parlay into the Cupid Shuffle. Maybe crank that Soldier Boy, the Cat Daddy, the Doggy, whatever. You get all those little stupid dance songs out there. And that's when you start getting like your party music. And that's when people start to clear the floor. Granted, I think a lot of people are going to clear the floor to the Cupid Shuffle and crank that Soldier Boy comes out. And that's when you play all your music. Get the dancing going, let the people drink, get the party going. Oh yeah. And I don't know if we're going to cut the cake before, after. Maybe after like the first wave of dancing, you play a couple slow songs to clear the floor. Everybody has their little moment with their dates, their significant other. And maybe that's when you cut the cake. That seems like a good idea. Cut the cake. Cut the cake then. Everybody has dessert finally. And when everybody's having dessert, that's when you could do the gator toss if we're going to do the gator toss. And that's when you throw the bouquet. And once you got all those people on the floor, if I was DJing the event, I'd be like, and now the gator toss, all the gentlemen on the floor. And ladies, don't go too far. Watch these gentlemen dance. And that's when you play Let the Boys Be Boys. Because all the boys are on the dance dance floor. They're giving their moment, And that's when you do the bouquet toss and you say, gentlemen, check out all the single ladies. You play single ladies. Everybody's dancing again. Then after, some people are going to still want to dance. Maybe play a little, kind of like, not R&B. Maybe like that 2000s music, a little slower. Not too fast, not too loud music. So everybody can have their dessert, can still talk, Then after maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes max, that's when you start playing your party music again. I don't know how long this wedding is going, but, maybe that's when we do a couple more dances, maybe one more slow song. We start saying our goodbyes, so, we could get in the just married car, drive away. But, we tell everybody, thank you for coming out. We thank everybody, as many people as we can. Then that's when we go up front on the microphone and we tell them, hey, we're leaving. You guys got the hall for about 35 more minutes. Everybody have a good night. Good night, everybody. Or however Conan O'Brien says it. You say, good night, everybody. Everybody says goodbye. We love you. Thank you for coming out. Good night, everybody. I gotta figure out how to say that right. Good night, everybody. You guys got 35 minutes, 30 minutes to burn up this dance floor. Somebody call 911. Shawty's burning up the dance floor. Whoa. Then you play probably 20 minutes of good party music. Then you slow it down. Couple slow songs. Couple more slow songs for the last 10 minutes just to clear the dance floor, calm everybody down, and hit him with that a B to B. That's all, folks. And that's how you play a wedding playlist. I gotta get that place bumping. I don't know how long that hall's gonna be there for. That's like a 6-hour hall playing. I don't know. I better be rich. I better marry rich or be rich. We gotta figure that one out. Better get another job. Hopefully this blog blows up and I could pay for my wedding with this podcast money. Granted, I gotta stop fishing for podcast money. The money will come if I stick with this. Gotta stop fishing. Nobody's listening to this podcast, so why am I giving out ads left and right? The only ad I should be doing is NKD underwear. Ooh, what a segment that was. So, this is episode 10. Very many episodes, so you guys probably know the drill by now, but let's go take it from the top. NKD underwear, baby. If you don't know about NKD underwear, go to wearnkd.com and use promo code Perez.JoseMax for 40% off and free shipping. Lots of bundles to choose from the date night, It's Getting Serious, the Weekender, or the One Night Stand bundle. A selection of bottoms to choose from as well, such as the Weekend Thong, the Cheeky Bikini, that also comes in black, and the Classic Thong. They also have a nice lacy bralette. All reasonably priced items, ranging from $17 to $49 before you use promo code Perez.JoseMax, which will get you 40% off and free shipping, so we'll lower the price. How can you not love that deal? And how can you not love NKD underwear? And if you don't love them yet or not sold, go to this company and buy from them because they are a great company. NKD is a great product and a great company to buy from because every pair of underwear you buy, they will donate an equal set to a women's shelter or homeless shelter because surprisingly, that is the number one thing that those places need for the guests coming in for women. And that's an all year round thing. That's not just a holiday thing or a Tony Tuesday thing, whatever you want to say. That's their mission statement. That's what they are about. So go to NKD underwear. You go to their website. That's wearnkd.com, wearnkd.com, and check out the products. Look at their Instagram. That is at NKD underwear. And remember to use promo code Perez.JoseMax for 40% off and free shipping. Take a quick little smoothie break. So we'll leave it on the air. A little too much drink there. Sorry about that. Let's see. What else is going on with me? Yeah, like I said, can't be fishing for ads. They'll come eventually. So, gotta do it for the love of the game right now. Still cutting my teeth. I've been at this media game for a while now. So they pick me for second seasons. Yeah, so I better start giving my heart on the show because producers at the blog might not pick me up for a second season. So I better start coming out at this show better. What else can we talk about? I feel like I got a couple of notes here. I'm scrolling in through here. I went and hit some golf balls this weekend, actually. I got a video on that. I will be uploading that on my YouTube page. Why not? 5 terrible, took 5 shots. Not terrible, They never came down. Moonshots only for me, baby. It's why it's so hard for me to play golf because it never comes down. They never land on the green. They just keep going and going in the sky. So I'm always polluting the atmosphere, unfortunately. I'm so sorry about that, Mother Nature and all that stuff. What else can we talk about today? Like I said, I don't like being the family guy. I don't like being Peter Griffin and talking about my family as much, but I gotta do it. Why are gifts so hard to give to your mother? You ever think about that? It's just so hard. You love that lady. That lady's done so much for you. She's wiped your own butt on top of hers. She's wiped your siblings' butts too, so she's wiping a lot of butts. It was very nice of her. She's always taking care of you when you're sick. Even when I'm at this age, I'm like, "Are you sick?" I'm like, "No, I'm fine. I'll be fine." I'm Superman. I'll tough it out. I don't need help. I don't need to go to the doctors. But thank you so much. I love that you ask. It's so great. And why is it every birthday, Mother's Day? I gotta exclude Christmas because it's a little easier sometimes. You love this lady. You want to give her something great, but it's so hard to, get something that speaks your mind, expresses the love that you want to give. It was her birthday a couple weeks ago or a couple days ago, whenever. And, you just love the person and you don't know what to give them. And, I always feel bad at that time. At least I got a good Mother's Day gift, so I'll save that. I'll tell you guys that in a couple weeks because if I say it today, surprisingly, this is when she decides to find my podcast and give it a listen. And then I ruined my gift for her. And we got our good gift this year, perfume, and I got her a couple shirts. It was okay, but it is what it is. At least Christmas time, you could weasel your way in there where everybody's asking what you want, and you could simply say, "Hey, what do you want?" And you get something. You get a little bit of an idea. So that's nice, or better in Christmas time. Yeah, mothers, we love you. I speak for everybody here on behalf of the blog, mainly to my own mother. I love you. We all do, and I'm the only one here. So, yep, we all love mothers. Hey, not like that, you dirty perv. Well, I don't know. I hope my mom never listens to this. Trying to think what else. I got robbed of Employee of the Month again. So that stinks. What are you gonna do? I keep busting my butt. What I'm doing. Whatever I did in November and November, Thanksgiving, and Christmas time in December when we were short staffed, and if I didn't get it for that, I don't know what I got to do to get this Employee of the Month. So that stinks. So I will be chasing the ever elusive dream once again. That stinks. And I'm trying to think what else we should be talking about on this Wednesday, March 26th. We'll be going to the White Sox game this April 29th. Sadly, I bought a nice ticket for $29 for that Whiskey Q, so we'll let you guys know about that next week. But those White Sox are just killing me slowly and slowly. Last time I checked the record, I don't even remember what it was, but we were down like 4 games. Probably, I think, we were 6-10. I'll be honest, we were 6-10. I haven't looked in a while because I get the tweets and it's just loss after loss after loss. White Sox record. We'll look it up. How bad do you think I'm going to be upset today? 7-18. We are 7-18, and last time I checked, we were 6-10. So in that stretch of 9 games, 7. What's that? 16 plus 8. And we are learning how I do terrible math. 7 plus 18 is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. No, that's not right. 25 games? Yeah, 18 plus 7 is 25 minus 16, which is what? 9 games. So 9 games ago, we've only managed to win 1 game in a 9-game stretch. That is terrible. I hate life. Like I said, I'm not even depressed. Maybe. And these White Sox want to make me go kill myself. And like I said, we'll talk about Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers and how he goes screw himself, that jag-off, on a blog, even though I don't know. A little teaser to the blog. I don't believe it. I can't believe he's gone. Not in like a happy way or a sad way. It's just, something just doesn't seem right. I don't know. I should be happy, We got the draft this week. Aaron Rodgers is gone. Everything's coming up Bears, or it should be. I don't know. We're in uncharted territory. We'll figure out how we feel in a little bit. It's the lull of the off season. Well, the off season's about to pick up. Business is about to be booming. But it's kind of the lull. Can't get yourself hyped up past the Super Bowl too. Even though there's a little free agent signing in early March, but nothing's really happened from St. Patrick's Day to now in the NFL, to my knowledge, that I could think of at the moment. So I don't know. Maybe once the draft starts coming in, we start getting the picks going. Maybe a little buzz going, and I'll feel picked up. Granted, I'm a little upset that I wasn't able to go to that draft party at Soldier Field. I will be going to that one day. I got work that day, 8 to 4, and I think the party starts at like 5, so I won't be able to get down there. I've been asking for too many days off. I got I had every Saturday off besides this 29th from I think the 8th to the 22nd. So 1, 2, 3 weekends I've had every. No, I had the first off too. When I think about it, I've had almost every Saturday off for the past month of April. But yeah, I got that Sox game. We'll be working 7-1. So I don't know. I love going to Sox games. It's not on any uncharted territory for me. I lived through that 20. When was the last time the Sox were really bad? 2014 to 17 season. Going to the games left and right. 2015 to 17. Excluding 05, 06 was pretty good, I think. To my knowledge, I can't remember. White Sox season in 2006. Didn't we lose a play? I was 6 anyway, so I didn't really care. What was I saying? I'm the world's longest bandwagon fan. I've been a Sox fan since 2005 when they won the World Series. I've been a lot of bad than good when it comes to the White Sox baseball. So what am I gonna say? White Sox being bad, it's no uncharted territory for me. I'll be going in there rooting for my butt off for this mediocre, burning down team one way or another. Why not? That's what I do. I love the White Sox. I'm a baseball fan more than anything. I just hope for a good game whenever I show up. Would love a World Series ring again, but that's wishful thinking right now. Yeah, I've been to the White Sox when they were excluding 05, 08. I'm trying to think if there's another season that sticks out in my mind. Not really. The past couple of years when they've been good. That's how beaten down and battered I am when it comes to the White Sox. I can't even remember the good days of 2020. Yeah, 2020 we made the playoffs. 2021, kind of. 2020 is when I mean kind of. I'm just that battered as a White Sox fan. I keep coming back. I love the pain. I love the abuse. Why the heck do I keep coming back? I ask myself, and I just keep showing up to the South Side. That's what I do, I guess. Well, I live in the South Side. So keep showing up to the G spot, hitting that G spot, the U.S. Cellular Field. Never been a fan of calling it Kaminsky Park because I was never around when it was Kaminsky Park. Yeah, I keep showing up to U.S. Cellular, the Cell. The Cell would be so cool if we were good. Like, you don't want to be locked in the cell with us. We're so crazy, boisterous. We'll kick your butt left and right. There's no escape. But, the Cell was never that good at the time. Or ever will be. Hopefully it will. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I need to talk about. Been using a couple of my birthday rewards. Like I said, my birthday was a couple weeks ago. Might go to the Mario movie tonight. Why not? I got the free AMC popcorn. Price of admission ain't too bad, so we'll probably check that out. Why not? I got nothing else to do today. I'm gonna be watching TV. Might as well go pay and watch a movie that I haven't seen instead of watch a rerun. And I think this is a pretty good episode. We're in about 48 minutes right here, 48 and a half, 35. Let's try and go with 50. Why not? Even though I know I should be able to just end this podcast whenever I feel like it. I got nothing else coming up this week. No games on the docket as of right now. Trying to think. Bought some windshield wipers. Still spending money. Bought some windshield wipers. Pretty good ones, too. I like them. Clear the whole thing off, no problem. That's pretty much the greatest thing right now. Nothing crazy. I'm trying to think what else. Putting windshield downs and knowing how to change your windshield fluid, which isn't really changing, it's just refilling it. Some of the manliest things you can do without being manly when it comes to cars. And I'm at 49, 22. Just trying to kill 30 more seconds before I do the exit read. I think that's pretty much it. I will be back next week. Hopefully, I got that Friday episode, Monday episode, so double episode next week, and we'll be back on track. And yeah, go to the blog, watch my YouTube channel. There's been a couple videos, and those were my thoughts. Going to my bad mic in less than 59 minutes. So this concludes this episode of the Superfan Max Power Hour in less than 60 minutes, presented by the blog. Talk to you next week. Thank you for listening. Because this is Superfan Max signing off. Damn, gotta kill 3 more seconds. Get it at 5. Okay, we're done.